When Your World Ends, God's Creative Process for Rebuilding a Life. Written and read by Mann Sanders. Foreword by Carol Kent. For Reggie, thank you for modeling Christ's love. Until we meet again. Foreword. Carol Kent. The phone rang in the middle of the night. I saw shock and horror on my husband's face as he looked in my direction and said, "Jason has just been arrested for the murder of his wife's first husband." Our only child, a U.S. Naval Academy graduate who had never been in trouble with the law, had pulled a trigger in a public parking lot, and a man died. Fearing that the biological father of his 2 young stepdaughters was about to get unsupervised visitation with a man he believed to be abusive, our son did the unthinkable. Nausea swept over me. My legs wouldn't hold my weight. I found myself saying, "Breathe, do the next thing." I was used to multitasking, but suddenly I was unable to function. The emotional pain was unbearable. I wondered if anyone had ever died of a broken heart. There are moments in our lives that defy description. Something happens that forever changes the future. Our carefully made plans and expectations of our next steps are turned upside down by a life-changing experience. It might be the death of a spouse, or a close friend or relative. It could be an accident that causes a severe disability in you or someone you love. Or the person who promised to love you forever leaves you for someone else. The list is endless. We enter the dark night of the soul, the most painful period we've ever encountered. Dawn Sanders has experienced what felt like the ending of her own life when her husband of only 2 years abruptly died. They were still in the beginning years of the marriage she always dreamed of, and they were fully engaged in a joy-filled life together and in ministry to others. Then suddenly, without warning, everything about her future changed. Nothing would ever be the same again. From the first paragraphs of this remarkable book, you'll be captivated. I found myself empathizing, but also identifying with the depths of Dawn's loss and with the impasse experienced when she didn't know how to move forward. The writing is exquisite, and I found myself in the grips of Dawn's story, but simultaneously led on a journey through scripture that blew my mind.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?